Precious Collective popping up on your screens again. So we are once more live. It is the Precious Collective Online Jewelry Week, in case you don't realise, in case you've missed everything. Yes, this is day 5 of what has been an amazing week. We have had such a lovely time. We have shown we're so honoured to have shown so many amazing makers. It's been absolutely lovely. Yeah, I'm going to be joined by Spam Glam in a very short while, and also we're going to grab Juan Riusech from Alliages, whose day is today, because today, day 5, our last day, is the Emerging Talent. So it's the Emerging Talent category, and we've got a very fun-packed day in front of us. We have got this, which is going to happen for about 20 minutes or however long we end up chatting, which could be a long time. So we've got this kicking off now, and then at 6 o'clock we have got the live Emerging Talent showcase, which we're going to show you all the emerging talent makers that we have selected, or Juan selected for his category. And he's got some beautiful things to show you. And then straight after that, it's all on YouTube. There are links on our Instagram site. There are links on Precious Collective Online Jewelry Week. So if you go to www.PCOJW21 you should be able to find it. It's in our bio as well, so you can link all through. But if you go to that website, there is a link to get to the live event. The live event starts at 6 this evening, and it's on YouTube. So 6 o'clock, Juan will be showing you the amazing makers in the Emerging Talent section. That will go straight through with a tiny break to our award ceremony. So we have a very exciting award ceremony for you. We have been so honoured to have been joined and helped and supported, and just so much love from the jewelry community. So we have prizes from Autor, from Cluster Jewelry, from K2, from who else? Oh, Alliages gave us some amazing prizes, and Melody Vaughan. So there will be the announcements hosted by Spam Glam. So she's going to look after you this evening in the award ceremony. It's a bit like Eurovision, really. It's been most fun. So, and then straight after that, you can, if you want, join us in a bit of a after event Zoom party. And we're calling it the Big Zoom event. So lots happening today, and it's all on Instagram. It's on our website. So join us if you can. Right, I'm going to see if I can find some people. So let me first find Juan. Where are you, Juan? Let's look for you, Juan Riusech. You are somewhere in France, waiting for me, hopefully. Oh, Juan, where are you? Oh, I'm glad I've got my glasses on. Also going to send one to Spam Glam, wherever you are. Somewhere in the UK. There we go. So I've sent you both requests, so we would like your presence online to talk to the world. So I hope you've enjoyed this week. We've had a lovely time. I have to say a big thank you as well to all the people that have worked on this Jewelry Week. It's been amazing. So I'm going to try and get these people in. Hello, are you there? But there's lots of you who have joined us. Wow. I'm going to wave. I'm going to poke my screen and wave to loads of you while I'm waiting. So where are you? Ooh, if I don't wave to you, please don't get offended. I'm waving anyway, but I can wave on the screen. So, hello, Spam. Send you an invite again. Hopefully, please come. Please join me. Oh no, I think we might have gremlins. So we might have to start this again. This sometimes happens. Hi, Juan, I can see you. It's amazing, the internet. It's amazing when it wants to be. And I've just sent you I know you're here. I can see you, Spam. I can see your little circle, but I think we're going to have this. Oh, Juan and Spam! Yeah!
Hello! How are you?
Oh, we did it. Hello.
So,
how does this work as a three-way? I've not done it before.
What, a threesome? Yeah. I have no idea. I just wanted to do it so we could be really naughty.
Yeah. it's also great to be able to have a chat with Juan, who's notoriously camera shy, aren't you, my darling?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. So we can have a chat about what it's been to kind of put the group of artists together that you have for the because it's particularly tricky, isn't it, with emerging talents to be able to see what's coming with them, really, isn't it?
Well, I try to keep a bit of mystery about, so I prefer to discover everything tonight.
Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean.
Not all will be said.
Yeah, none of us have seen anything yet, so we have no idea what to expect tonight. It's quite exciting.
That was the goal. You know, I'm shy and I'm a mystery man.
And that's why we love you.
From time to time. That can happen when by accident. So what's happening tonight is the presentation of the Emerging Talent. You know perfectly that one group of artists that I like a lot are the newbies in the schools, just graduated. And the politics of Alliage is not to fix on the experience, not to say just because you have a name you can show, like a lot of other structures and galleries do. The goal is to show just the works. It means a work means something, this work must be shown. So sometimes you have experienced people that they have a perfect work that you have seen 1,000 times before. Even if they change the shape of the color, it remains the same. So I like a lot when I make a curation or an exhibition, I like a lot the freshness that the emerging talents give, because we all know that one of the points where you make some jewels or any kind of work, art or not art, is the time consuming that you put into the work. So the time is money, you know, and the emerging talents have time. And that's the reason why they push the limits, the boundaries, and that's the reason why you can say, wow. You often have wows when you see the work of the new people. It's this kind of freshness and this kind of wow that I look for every time I make a selection. So I was extremely glad to manage this part, to create this part, because it was for me the most evident for me to have the selection. Voilà.
Well, I have to say that what you do is so encouraging for new makers, because I was in that position a few years back at Hoya when we met for the first time. I think it was 2016.
Yeah.
And at the time I was doing some internship work with Klimt, and we met and we had a chat, and I showed you some of the stuff I'd done while I was doing my degree, and you said, when you start making again and you've got more, come and see me, I would love to show your work. And I thought, oh, this is just somebody who's being really nice, you know, we've got on really well, and he's been really friendly. And I think it took me some years to kind of really get back into making in my own way. But I just always had in the back of my voice, when you start making, I would love to show your work.
Yeah.
And you did. But it wasn't because of like our connection. It was totally because of the appreciation of the work and the support of a new maker. And that's always been a really strong thing in my heart, to know that somewhere like Alliage, someone like you is out there supporting emerging talent in that way.
Yeah. I remember the conversation we had also 2 years ago. I think it was, we had two big conversations, I remember. One was first in the exhibition that was, you know, in the underground for school. We were in the sofa and we were talking a lot about the vision I have and you have, etc. And the second conversation we had about your work is when I saw your work in the foundry with the collective.
Yeah.
So I remember what I told you. Yeah, you're ready. Send it.
Yeah. and the rest is history. But it's so important to have those kind of networks and those kind of people like you, like Alliage, like hopefully what we're able to do, or like you've set up, Lynne, with Precious, is to have that kind of I don't know, not no boundaries, but no kind of, no predetermined vision of anything. It's just kind of like supporting, when you see something good, supporting it. And it doesn't matter where it comes from, who's done it, whether they've studied for 15 years or whether they're self-made. It's about the, you know, giving people that space that deserve a space.
That's absolutely that. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. And that's one of the goals of Alliages, is to show people that will not be shown anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because we believe in that work, because we believe in that, and we believe that people can grow up after a passage here, and that's been the case for several people that I took them in the beginning of the career, or just finishing the school, and now they have big names. So I'm very happy for that goal, for that to reach that things. For me, it's very important. Yeah.
And it's refreshing. I suppose it gives a chance for new stuff, because otherwise you can get so saturated with the same thing. Not saying that the same thing's bad. It's just, you know, it's good for all the artists, whether you're established or new, to see stuff that, you know, you wouldn't necessarily see because somebody else has given them a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, I love all that. A little bit of spice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of curators and galleries and people that make selections, that is that only fixing the big names just to be sure to have a nice catalog. Well, that's, from that aspect, I will be extremely rude. I don't give a damn. You know, I don't give a damn about other people or other curators or galleries can say about what I do.
Yeah.
And I think I have demonstrated that part that can work. It's just we accept that no peoples will go elder. So you need fresh ideas, fresh work to make things go forward. That's the goal. It's just to shake the coconut tree and say, okay, something new is coming. Don't be scared. There's a place for everybody here.
Mm. Yeah, and in fact,
that was one of the, let's say, bad points from some people when I built the collection for the museum years ago. That was a very big kick in the ass to a lot of people, saying that you cannot bring new people or new names to a museum. Museum must be reserved for the people that did that school. No, fuck. Sorry. So, no way. Why not? The work is good.
Yeah.
And that's my collection, and that's my vision. So it's my selection.
But that's also, Elvira's just raised a point on the chat underneath, saying that it's so important to have work, or it's important to be looking at artists' stages in their career at different stages. So like the emerging, when they don't get a chance, is fantastic that there's this platform, but then you also, Juan, and hopefully with Precious as well, the same thing comes across of like demonstrating that artists' body of work can change and evolve, and actually sticking with the same idea is fantastic for some artists, but doesn't necessarily work with all artists. And to have that space where if you've got something new and something different, and it might not be to the liking of those who've potentially supported it in the past, again, that's something that you also do with the gallery, and that we do with Precious. Is that platform, that space there for anyone at any stage? If you're trying something new and it works, you know, it doesn't matter if it, like, oh, is it like those one-hit wonders? Like you do your first record and it's supposed to be, the next one's got to be just as good. And it's like, it doesn't have to be just as good, you know, it can just be just as different, or, you know.
Yeah, so something fresh, in fact. You know,
yeah.
It's, I do the selections when I don't take a look on the names. Of course, some works I recognize the people because it's always the same theme, sometimes very repeated, and sometimes it's a fresh in their work and you recognize. But what I look exactly is that the works tell something to me. I mean, there's something inside my stomach that spins in and say, okay, that's fine. and that's what I see when I show people that nobody knows or everybody knows, doesn't matter, because you have people that are here for years and they can have that kind of stuff that you say, wow, yeah, and sometimes not. And there's a difference between an artist for me and a craftsman. That the craftsman will have a very perfect work, but it will always be the same, and finally you have no more emotion. And yeah, sometimes you see it and say, I will not give names, that the very big people that even won the Smook Award, and you say, yes, it's fine, but what's next?
Mm, mm.
And that's that I try to avoid.
Well,
Because that's for sure that these people here in Lille will work fine, but the goal since several years is to make travel exhibition in the different weeks. So when we travel, we are in a very close community. So finally, if you show the same work and it has been shown before, even if it's new, it's not worth it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great for like people seeing it for the first time, but it's I don't know, something that I'm really passionate about is having these conversations with alternative audiences. And I say alternative audience, it's like people outside of jewellery whose language isn't jewellery. And
Yeah.
I've spoken to so many people over the last 10 years about this, and so many people agree, and they're like, yeah, take it out. And then the same thing happens again, and everybody's kind of going around in the same circle, doing the same kind of things. And you go, that's great, I really like what you're doing. But if somebody was stood outside of this circle and looking at it, I don't know that they would really kind of connect to it in the same way. And I think for me, that's probably because like I'm the only person in my community around here that knows anything about what I do, and I think it's probably the same for most people within our incredibly niche field. So, you know, having spaces where people can come in and take on what we do in a way that they want and that they can, and it being, you know, open like what you're creating, Juan, and fresh. And Lynne, it's, you know, the conversations are real, like easy to have conversations about subjects and work that wouldn't necessarily be easy to have conversations about, if that makes sense. So like you're both doing something that I'm really excited about, basically. This isn't about me, but I'm making this point. I'm very excited with how it goes. Yeah. And even Lynne Speake saying, thank God for gallerists like you, Juan.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So, we're talking about tonight on the Emerging Talent. Yeah, what's going to be exciting. So, yeah. 10 artists with a very, very wonderful work. And then we'll talk about the jewelry, and then we'll talk about the vision of art contemporary jewelry. Well, just say you come and see.
Yeah.
You will be very surprised. And after you know that, we have the awards.
Yeah.
So Riusech participated in the awards, giving free spots in the next exhibition that will be here in Lille and travel to Munich. Normally, the pandemic will allow it. We are at the end. And that I hope in Valencia and Athens. Suppose that we will do it. And we will do finally Madrid toward the end of the year, maybe something in the middle. I will try that. I hope next year will be the return of everybody, see everybody, finally hug you in my arms, because 2 years is too much.
Steady on.
Yeah, and take a coffee and have a glass of wine from Faye. That yeah. So I hope next year will be the one that we will meet again, all together, because I miss a lot that stuff. It's really been 2 nasty years. I remember to have to cancel in 2020 Munich the day before taking off. I had My suitcase was ready. My suitcase with the jacket was ready. My boarding pass was printed. And finally a phone call saying, maybe we cancel it. I'll say, if you go there, nobody's there, so it's not worth to do. So well, I hope finally that will be the return of a normal life, or almost normal life.
The return of touring shows.
Yes. Yeah. And make tapas together and something like that.
Yes. All of us all together.
Yeah. And drink wine. For those that love.
Yeah. Oh God. So tonight, yeah, so we got 6 p.m. is your presentation of the Emerging Talent. And then what time's the awards?
The awards afterwards?
Are we doing is it 7 UK time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same link, isn't it, Juan? We're using the same link for the award ceremony as the Emerging Talent. So you just join the one link from YouTube onto YouTube, and there'll be a break in between, and it will just carry on.
Okay, yeah.
I think
We will do.
We've got planned. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I'm very stressed. I had a nasty night. Just thinking and thinking. Impossible to sleep at 4 in the morning. Thinking and thinking about this event, and maybe it will not work. I don't know. But I hope so. I hope so. Don't worry, I just woke up very, very late, so that's fine. I got to recuperate.
But you're looking beautiful, darling, so it's fine.
Maybe I had some powder.
Yeah. And then we have the big Zoom party. So we're going to, because it went so brilliantly the first day, we just decided off the top of our heads to suddenly run a Zoom party that everybody could join in. So on Wednesday, on our Precious Day, Spam Glam and I just put a link on the YouTube, and you just click into that and you get to join the Zoom party. So everybody comes on the screen, we can all chat. I don't know what we'll chat about, but we can just let our hair down or something.
At what time it will be the Zoom party?
After the award ceremony. So the award ceremony will then go in, we'll put the link up, and then people can just join the Zoom party straight after the ceremony.
So if you've been in the YouTube, if you've been watching the YouTube link, you'll need to obviously go into the Zoom first and then close the YouTube, because otherwise it creates this wonderful echo chamber, which sounds chaotic and fun, but nobody can hear each other. So that's why it needs to close. But
we'll look after you all. We'll make sure everybody's all right.
Yeah.
We say this.
Okay. So, see you later.
Yeah. I'm going to go throw myself in the sea.
Yeah. I'll write you for the technical things.
Yeah.
I'm scared for that. I feel like what's my scaring, the technical part.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we've got it under control now. I say that, but then there was a no. We have got nothing under control, so the gremlins can't come and get us. Everything's going to go wrong, so hopefully it'll all go right.
Yeah, exactly.
So well. Okay.
All right,
see you later.
All right.
See you later.
Goodbye, Will. Thank you so much for joining in with this and all the stuff all week. It's been so lovely. So, yeah, we will see you at 6 p.m. All right, darlings. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.